Welcome back to the American Wings channel. I'm Paul. That's Crystal behind the camera over there, camera phone.
Hello.
I know we didn't do a video last week. We just been working
6 days a week.
I think I got 6 or 7 Saturdays in, and we still ain't got the 6-cylinder fired up yet, the 48. We'll end up doing that. That may be a next year thing. I don't know. I figured
when it warms up, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But had yesterday. I got off yesterday, and went and got the trailer. Got the square body fired up. Went and got the trailer. Went back to Dickinson and had some more of this ESP cable to pick up. Probably about 400 or 500 foot of it there. We're gonna take it to the yard and probably cut it up more manageable pieces and just kind of lay it out there. We ain't got a whole lot to do today. We'll try to get some content for y'all, so we just need to keep going here. Appreciate all y'all watching the channel though. I think we're up to 80 subscribers now.
Mm-hmm.
It's 80 more than I thought we were gonna have. Thank all y'all for subscribing, and we're ready to do the yard. Let's go ahead and get the oil checked in the square body over here. I done a lot of traveling in it yesterday.
Back and forth 2 or 3 times from the house.
Yeah, I went to town for something. Me and Peyton went to town. What did we go to town for?
She brought me coffee.
Bought you coffee, and I took that sub to Cryptic's office, but it was too long.
Hmm.
He wanted 2 4-foot subs, but they were too long, and he needs a 2 and a 4 instead of 2 4s. So anyway, I got that back, and then I went from there to
You dropped Peyton
the
off.
yard, got the trailer, went to the rig, picked some stuff up off the rig, then went back to Cryptic. I'd done a lot of travel. So you get fired. See if you can get the oil checked in her here. See, she burned in the oil yesterday. Yeah, she did. She's a quart down.
Not bad.
Yeah, she's a quart low. Let me go find a quart somewhere. Probably got one somewhere around here.
Haven't seen Anthony. Haven't seen Anthony lately, so you should have oil.
Yeah. See about the water right quick while we're here. Yeah, I need some water. I bet it's all down there. I don't know why all my water goes down in the reserve and it won't pull it back out of that reserve. I ain't figured that out yet either. Anyway, find me a quart of oil, get it full back up, then we get some water. Anyway, after she done turned the camera off, you don't put water in anything up here in North Dakota. It's too cold. I mean, if you put water in it, I mean, I guess it'd be all right if you put have it 50-50 or whatever, but you don't want to put water in anything, because if you forget, and then it'll remind you come summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Whenever it gets cold and you forget that you put water in it, you'll be like, oh no. And then there you are. Let me find my funnel. Like my funnel.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can get a quart of oil in here.
Whatever works.
Yep, whatever it takes to keep me from pouring oil all over the place. Let's see if we can get a quart in there. That's probably pretty close. Yeah, about right there. I don't think that's too much. Good thing it's got dipstick, so it'll tell me where it is.
Mm.
Now I said, well, I gotta find me a
Rag?
rag. Because you don't want me wiping it on my pants.
No. I don't know why y'all do that.
No, this is part of it.
All I gotta do is get a rag.
She still is a little bit on the low side. Alright, now let's put a little more in there. And she's leaning a little bit too. Let's just put all this in there. Oh, I spilled more than a drop. There's smoke going down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Give that a minute to drain down. Well, where are you? Alright. Yeah, she's right there. She only like but just a little bit more. That'll work. That's good enough. One more time.
There went your funnel.
Yeah, it's a good thing. The truck caught it. Yeah, she's good enough. So it does burn a little bit of oil after that. I probably drove it a good 60, 70 miles yesterday. Maybe more than that. I don't know. Put this back in there and throw this in the trash. Alright. Well, we're going to get her fired up and we'll see y'all at the yard here in just a couple minutes. We'll be at the yard.
Yep.
Alright, we made it over here to the yard. We stopped and got some gas and got us a bite to eat right quick. We got a lot of that shit there, stuff there. These clamps here, them are called Cannon. I think we may have discussed that. Did we ever discuss that?
Nope, I don't think so.
Cannon clamps or I don't know, Cannon clamps or Slinko clamps, I don't know. But them are Hulk clamps, and that's a Hulk clamp over there. One of them's for 7-inch casing, one of them's for 5.5 casing. The long one's for 5.5, and the short one are for 7-inch casing. But anyway, that goes around the cable and goes around the pipe. Same with this. It goes around the cable, goes in right there, and it goes around this way. And then you got pins, which I should have saved one of the pins I threw in that bucket. You got a pin you drive through there, and that holds it on the pipe. Or if you use these Hulk clamps, here, they got that bolt, and you close it around like that. Put that in there, and you make that up. But these pins were broke or something. Yeah, that one's broke. That's why they tossed it. But that's how that works. That goes around the pipe, and the cable goes in that slot right there. And then the rings, of course, for the BOPs. Each ring is every time I nippled up, nipple down. So that's how many times I nippled up, nipple down this last few months.
Mm.
Anyway, this right here was the motor lead. That's that Monel. I didn't get much of that. And that's one of those pins right there. The pins right there go in these.
I remember those, yeah.
Whenever you close it around. That's probably why that got thrown away. Anyway, when you close it around the pipe, you got an air hammer. And it goes in that hole right there. And you drive it through there, and that's what holds it in there. Holds it around. But we gotta I got some, I gotta find my gloves. That's what I need to do. We got some, we're just gonna cut that wire up and load on this trailer here. I don't know run this trailer. But I got some stainless steel in this box here. And some, if you step up there, the tongue of the trailer's gonna go flying in the air. Anyway, I got some more, a little bit of cable, ain't very much, maybe 100 foot or so, a couple hundred feet maybe, and the stainless steel tube in there. We gotta get it out of here and cut it up, and I'm gonna load this. When we cut it, I'm just gonna load it on this trailer here in more manageable pieces. Let me get this in here. Take it over here. Yep. That's how that worked out. Yeah. Some can go in there. Get up here.
Yep, that's why it's like that.
Just like it. Okay. Anybody wants a dang box? I got plenty of them.
They come in handy.
Yeah, come to North Dakota and pick one up. Set it like that, maybe rain won't get in it. Too bad.
Oh, is that why that one over there is upside down?
Well, I was going to load that yesterday to put that cable in. I got thinking, why would I want to load in the box? Just to pull it out of the box.
Yeah.
So I didn't load it in the box. So we're gonna load this trailer here. Get this stuff here.
Right behind you.
This is that banding. I think we went through that last time. It goes around the pipe. We got these clips right here. Right here. Go around the pipe like that, and then that goes through there. You bend that over, and they got a air machine that clips on it, pulls it tight, and it's got teeth on it that bite that clamp, or whatever that's called.
Clip,
and it pinches it on there, and then it cuts it all at the same time. It pinches it and cuts it all at the same time. But that's how that works. I think we explained that in one of them other videos that we were hauling all this stuff off with. But anyway, we're gonna, like I said, we just gotta get something out there. I know it's been, we didn't do nothing last week. We just, Sunday, we didn't do anything. I had to work last Saturday. Didn't work this Saturday, went and hauled all that.
I work every Saturday.
Yeah. Crystal works every Saturday, so, maybe, one day we can get you out there on the rig, show you the rig that I run. I've been running it for, I don't know, I think it was like 2 months old when I got it. I've been working for Wes for 6 years, 7 years, I don't remember, 6 years. I worked for him in 19.
Didn't you come up here in 18?
17.
17.
Come up here in 17, and then we bought the blue car was a 17, but we bought it in 18.
Mm-hmm. April of 18.
Yeah, but it was a 17. So it had been 17 when I come up here. But anyway, one day we'll get you out there on the rig, show you my rig that I run. Of course, I've been doing it for, I don't know, over half my life now. But maybe we'll get this stuff here cut up. I'm gonna load on a trailer. We'll get back with y'all show you what stuff that we got done. Probably boring just sitting there watching me run a grinder and cutting the stuff up and loading on the trailer. Probably pretty boring. But anyway, we'll get back to y'all here in a little bit.
Do that one fast.
Yeah. Do that one if you don't have it straight.
That was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Working on the 6th one.
We'll get that tougher. That tougher one. Got a tough one right here. We'll try it out. I ain't never tried this type out on cable. We'll give it a whirl.
College try.
Yeah, college try.
Makes no dang sense.
100 times longer life. So that one cut up. How many did you say? 5?
5. Working on the 6th one.
Yeah. So you got to cut up 500 of them.
Like butter.
That one was pretty good.
Yeah. Smooth like butter, Daddy.
We got that trailer emptied out. We got this little bit here that was in that box.
Not as much as what was on the trailer, though.
Half of that.
Are we cutting that up over there? Or
Probably
leaving
not
that for now?
today.
Leaving it for now?
Yeah, I'll probably get this in here cut up and throw it on the trailer. I might take the trailer home just because I don't want nobody easy target there. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't do it, and they'll probably stay here from now on, but we might take it home. Forget this piece here on there and get these put on there.
That
So we got probably,
wheel did a good job.
well, we got, I don't know, probably 1,000 foot over there, maybe 800 to 1,000 foot of cable over there. This right here was about 400 foot of cable here, I think is what he said. But anyway, I'll get that cut up and see where we're at whenever we get that stuff there cut up. We got that little piece over there cut up, and my pump's here in the yard here, mud pump, and crew used it a while back and doing a lot of pumping on fresh water. I think they drained it, but since I'm here, I might as well just check it. This right here is a cap that goes on top of the valve. This is the cap that goes on top of the valve. Valves right here. You got an intake valve, and well, this is your intake valve down here. This is your exit part of the valve, whatever you want to call it.
Out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this thing right here, pop that valve loose like this. You pick it up. And that's the valve right there. It's got a spring. But that's the thing that holds the valve. This is the valve right here. It's got the spring on it that holds it down. and it looks like they drained it, so that's perfect, good. But anyway, whenever you down pump a bunch of fresh water and it's going to be cold, especially up here in North Dakota, you always got to drain them. Even salt water will freeze at a certain temperature. Like up here it gets around -30. You still have to drain it, but you don't want to freeze it up because it'll bust this fluid in, and that thing costs a ton of money. Just this fluid in costs a ton of money. Anyway, this is the valve. Water comes in right here. You got this big suction hose right here. You hook it up right here, and it goes on front of that tank over there. They fill it up with water, and it comes in. This right here is called a feeder pump. This is a feeder pump. It's a centrifugal is what it is, and it feeds your big pump. It runs off hydraulic motor right here, and the motor, whenever it's running, it's got a hydraulic pump on the other side that runs this hydraulic motor, which feeds this, which runs this, which just sucks water in here and pushes it out back into here. This is your intake valves right here, and then whenever you got it pumping, and you can't see it, but all your pump parts in there. Anyway, put that back in there because they got it done. So you need to put this back on there. Them rings right there go bad too. I hate it when them dang rubber gaskets go bad. It's a pain in the butt to change. But anyway, you gotta do that, and then just put that back on there. But anyway, when it comes in, this valve, just like up there's a valve down here. It opens up, and water comes in, and then it gets in here, and then whenever the plunger goes in, this big valve opens up and pushes fluid out this way to your manifold over here. This is called a manifold. You got 4 valves on it. You can hook. This is your one that goes back to your tank. Either one of this one or that one over there go to your casing or your tubing. Doesn't matter which one. But you can circulate, like if you're gonna go down your casing, then you'd open this valve, close this valve, open that bottom valve, close that top valve, and you'll pump this away. And if you get stopped up or something on the tubing, or if they want to reverse circulation, not knock your hoses loose, all you gotta do is just close this valve, and it stops water from coming this way, and open that valve, which makes water go that way. And you close the bottom valve and open this valve, and water will come back this through here out to your tank right there. Because you'll have a Kelly hose hooked here and hooked up there, either on your gas buster. That tank here's got a gas buster and a down tube on it. But you really don't use a gas buster unless you're on a bunch of gas, heavy gas or something. But anyway, come there, and then you can. It's got a vat right here. You put a screen on top of your vat, and you can shovel your cement out if you're drilling out cement, or keep the heavies from going in your tank. But that's what we were doing there. Just have to make sure there's no fresh water or any water in there.
It's gonna start getting real cold soon.
Yeah, because it's going to turn cold, and even like I said, even salt water will freeze. It takes a -20 or whatever, but up here at nights I would get -30, -40, and you don't want that fluid in busting because that would cost a ton of money. Anyway, that's my pump and that's my tank. Well, it ain't mine. I call it mine, but that goes together there. So that's what we were doing there. But anyway, we got that other piece of cable cut up, throw it on the trailer. We'll probably end the video here. Thank y'all for watching. If you liked it, throw a like on there. If you want to share, it'd be great.
Go ahead and subscribe.
Might as well subscribe. I mean, we got 80 now, so
you're watching the videos anyway.
Yeah, just go ahead and let's get on up there to 100. Let's shoot for 100 first.
By the end of the year, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, I'm surprised we have 80. Tell you the truth, I am. You know, I don't do nothing out here, nothing spectacular. You know, I don't have the money to fly to different states to get cars and bring them back. That'd be pretty cool if I did.
Mm-hmm.
I like the ones that do that. You know, that's pretty cool. But on the 48, Like I said, a flathead 6-cylinder. Still in the works on it. I still got to get a set of points for it. The Morski Flick didn't work on it, so, and we used a file on them and tried to file them down and stuff, still couldn't get it to fire. But we're process of getting that one running. Which I know it'll run because I've had it running before.
It's on pause right now.
Yeah, it's on pause for now. Table's still in the works. Done a little bit more work to the table. We bought some epoxy for it. We'll get that. Maybe next video we'll show y'all we put it together and stuff. And probably want to pour the epoxy on the next video. But maybe we can get it put together and see what it's going to look like. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.